Everybody, welcome back to another episode here of the 49ers franchise. We're coming into the final week of our first season, and honestly, I'm looking to get a win. But we're also looking to see some players. So we're going to adjust our depth chart a bit today. Frank Gore Jr. is going to play number 1. Reason being, sometimes players outplay their ratings. He has 84 speed, so do I see it happening? No. But you never know. Another player we're going to see come up is Xavier Restrepo. He's going to come up over Adam Thielen. Thielen will take the secondary slot reps. Don't see us making any real big moves along this front. Nah. The line should stay intact. It will. It's the defense where we're going to see some changes. Same overall, we're going to get Watson the reps. Here, a major overall dip, we're going to get Shiloh Sanders some reps. Make sure it is reflected back here. Want to see them in all opportunities. He is a terrible rush TT, but so is Shy Tuttle, so that is fine. Alright. We're also going to make sure Jalen Ford is the number 1 guy. Go to slot wide receiver, forgot to go there. We're going to flip these two. Then go actually kick and punt returner as well. I've made a decision on this. It's going to be Zonovan Knight taking all of these reps. Mike linebacker, move Ford up to the 1. Before we get into this game, we're going to look here, see if there's anyone we really want to bring back before we allow them to kind of regress a bit. If Hilton wasn't 31, I would throw him in that category because he could retire. Same there. Oops. Quite a few players that we could have retire or become. We'll bring McNamara back. Okay. We'll up his offer. Might as well up his offer as well, just a tad. And throw that out there. But we are not offering to Matthew Wright. We are drafting a kicker. Or bringing one in free agency. I am not a Matthew Wright guy. Yeah, that's going to be it for that. I didn't do the stat update after week 15, so we'll do it after this game.
Are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Dallas Maynard. Okay. We're gonna win the trenches again. Let's talk this week's strategy. Get a tackle for loss or a sack with DJ Jones. Alright. Let's see the weekly strategy. Let's get that power rushing up for the edge. Alright. All three of these guys are starting this week. Going past skeleton here. Remember Shiloh Sanders, we gotta go with the understaffed. Xavier Restrepo out there, and I threw that a little early. That's a pick. Everything was kind of clean. I was focused on one spot though. Something could have came open. Definitely had the running back there. Okay, finally we have a catch logged. Touchdown. Bronze. Another touchdown. Quick pass there. Nice catch for Restrepo. Dump this out to him. Touchdown for Tim Patrick. Dialing up the dots. We're up to silver. Touchdown here will probably give us gold. Got it. Let's go. Rough start. Not going to be a rough finish. Alright, Desmond Watson is going trench battle here. No getting punked, Desmond. In game or in practice. Could potentially be a starter next year. Which, to be honest, I was not anticipating. He just rose so much so fast, though. Two golds. Can we get a gold in this very difficult drill? Unlikely, but we'll see. Incomplete pass, that's a good start. I left that open. Damn. Getting worked right now. Similar start to the quarterback one, but we can turn this around, right guys? I thought I had a pick there. Dot. Sack. Let's get it. Pick here will get us to... Damn. Just missing diving tackles left and right. I was going to say a pick would get us to bronze. Sack's going to help, but we need something to stack on top of it. Not going to get it. Sack won't get us the points we need. We need a pass deflection, an actual pass deflection, or a pick. Prevent and catch is not going to get it done. Alright, we're not going to look at the playoff picture here, because we've already seen the playoff picture. We got 5 players getting upgrades. Okay, Nealand is out. I'm really not sure how he's getting any upgrade points, but I'll take it. He's going to be important for us next year. Hopefully he can stay healthy. What's up with his morale going way up? Is being injured and not a part of this helping? Let's go speed rusher on this one. +3 finesse, +2 power, I like that. Jalen Ford, newly the #1 middle linebacker. Honestly, should probably go pass coverage here. +1, +2. Obviously, Tyler Show's been the starter the whole year. We've been slowly developing him. And when I say slowly, I mean slowly. The only one we haven't done this year is Scrambler, so we might as well, right? 2 break sack, that'll help. Throw on the run, 2 short accuracies. Desmond Watson, new starter this week over the middle and DT spot. And we're gonna go power moves once again here. Gonna continue focusing that. +1 block shed, +1 finesse, +3 power moves. We're getting closer and closer to tying the power moves and block shed, at which point we'll go block, run stopper and power move split. Shiloh Sanders, almost a 10 overall drop off from him and Bullock. We're gonna go hybrid here. +2 to both coverages, that'll help him out. Alright. I want to see, before we get into this one, so we have 2 injuries. Giants have no one. Demario Davis, Kevin Givens. I just want to see how the injury outlook is for the whole league. One to 2 players per team, it's looking like. I think the highest we saw was 3. Alright, cool. Depth chart, let's look at Seattle again. I know we saw them in week 1, but it's been a while. We will actually play Tua, Zay Pacheco, and Jaleel McLaughlin, Mike Evans, A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen, Noah Fant, Andrew Wiley, Steve Avila, Joe Tippmann, Sam Cosmi, Armand Membois, Nolan Smith, Andrew Van Ginkel wreaked havoc on us. Calais Campbell, Maurice Hurst, Sion Takitaki, Carson Schweisinger, Michael Walker, Alex Anzalone, Marshawn Lattimore, Chidobe Awuzie, and Juju Brents, Jabril Peppers, and Nick Amenwari, Brandon Aubrey, and Cameron Johnston. Let's hop into this game. It's our final home game of the season. It's our current away. We rocked those recently. Nah, Color Rush is bland. Could go with the 98s. We're gonna go with the 98s. Edit them. We'll let them wear their green unis. This should be actually a pretty entertaining game, honestly. With the new pieces out there. Although I may not know their numbers. Not all of them, anyway. Alright. New look offense. Well, I'm not even going to say new look. Because Frank Gore is not going to be the starter next year. We all know that. But we want to see what he can do. He'll get us starts. Zonovan Knight is somebody we saw go out to the 40-yard line on a kick return. So definitely someone we want to see taking over for Alex Erickson. Handoff outside, Frank Gore Jr. ripped down, no gain. You also have Xavier Restrepo out there, somebody who might take over for Adam Thielen. And Show is going to run it, sliding down after a gain of 7. Third and 3. Going past, it's caught. Tim Patrick out to the 45. Inside handoff, Frank Gore broke a tackle. Just a gain of 2 on the play. He's already tired. What the hell? And fake the inside handoff, and it's a sack anyway. Calais Campbell. 3rd and 13 coming up. Whether it was a handoff or not, that got blown up. Pressure coming from the outside, and Frank Gore will make the grab. Gain of 6, and the punt team will come out. So we make it out to the 45 on our opening drive. Not a bad drive comparatively to other drives we've had to start. New look, and this is, truly you could kind of say new look on the D-line. He may be starting next year over Shy Tuttle and Tier Tart, although Tart has had a great season, so might not say that. We'll see though. Pass is caught over the middle. Mike Evans has a first down on first down. Shiloh Sanders is 23. Inside handoff, and he's stuffed. No gain on the play. Pressure coming. DJ Jones got a hit and a wide open receiver. That's A.J. Brown into the end zone. Pierre got beat. Alright, that's not good. Alright, we're going to get another drive here. Erickson getting this return. He'll go out to the 23. Alright, Frank Gore spread far wide here, and he won't be able to power through that defender. Just a gain of 2. Blitz sent, picked up, pass dumped short. Tim Patrick has a first down. Pressure coming, and show is dropped by Andrew Van Ginkel. His first sack of the day. I'm sure he'll have another. Second down and 18. Gonna come up after that.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Pass dumped short, and Gore. How'd he drop it that late? Gore can't hang on. Pressure coming, and he's dropped again. A much worse drive.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Austin McNamara now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked.
Alright, another drive for Tua. He hit 3K this year. Barely.
And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already, just in his first quarter of play.
Handoff going outside, and Pacheco is stuffed by a couple defenders there. That became one of them, just a gain of 1. Pressure inside from Watson, and then outside from Ebukam. Sack, 3rd and 18 coming up. Bull rush from Watson was impressive. Moon almost got there as well. 3rd and 18 coming up. More pressure inside, and that passes off to Pacheco, and he's taken down by Ford. Gain of 11, but the punt team will come out. Alright, offense, we're starting where our last drive ended. What are we going to do with it? Toss outside. Frank Gore is taken down at the line of scrimmage. His speed is a major disadvantage. Pressure here, and it's past deep cut. Marvin Harrison finally looking like a number 1 wide receiver. Gain of 32 there. He had a step. Maybe that release helped him out a bit. I'm still pretty sure that's a linebacker. Step with him. It is. It's Schweisinger. He's a fast linebacker though, but still. Inside handoff. Frank Gore has a gain of 3. Gore again, and he'll lose 2. 3rd and 9 coming up.
Everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football.
They just send 4. No pressure, pass caught. Marvin Harrison, touchdown, Marvin Harrison. Finally, a game where we see him look like what he should have looked like all year long. He got past Awuzie and Witherspoon on that. And then outran the rest. Nah, don't do the gritty. You haven't earned the right to do the gritty yet, Marvin. Unless you're playing like Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, I don't want to see it. Or at least the number 1 wide receiver. Because I feel like he's not our number 1 receiver in yards. Or touchdowns. Return goes out to the 32-yard line. We'll see if our defense can make some more plays. McCaffrey led the league in rushing yards. Mixon was right behind him. Play action, pressure coming. He got saved by Pacheco, and Watson's not going to be fast enough to catch him. Sliding down, I think that was Shiloh Sanders. It was, coming down from the top. They get beyond midfield, a big play there. Inside handoff, Pacheco down to the 32. That's field goal range. Handoff inside. He's stuffed by Reeder, and Pacheco is shaken up on the play. Loss of 1. Jaleel McLaughlin going to come in for him. Tua under duress, and a pancake out there, and A.J. Brown might have another touchdown. Not quite. Down to the 4-yard line. He's at 96 yards on the game already in just the first quarter. Should see it fall to the second now. It will.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Alright, so basically a new game coming into the, well, you really can't say that in the second and fourth quarters unless it's tied at kickoff. Saying that now, it's like an instant touchdown. It's like they got a kick return touchdown. Unless we get some pressure dialed up, and he's rolling around. We had the pressure there, but we did not get the sack. Do they hand it to McLaughlin here? No, they do not. Pass over the middle. Mike Evans has a touchdown in front of Mike Hilton. Touchdown number 2 for Tua and his offense.
Return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up.
And Zonovan Knight is shaken up. That's unfortunate. And Frank Gore gonna take this handoff. Just a gain of 1 on the play. Jabril Peppers came up from the safety position to make this stop. Blitz sent. Pressure coming. Show somehow gets away from it. Oh my, he's beyond midfield. Sliding at the 40. I don't know how he escaped that pressure. Oh yeah. Inside, no outside handoff. Frank Gore with his best run of the day, gain of 7.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
And Show keeps this one. He'll just get 1 yard, 3rd and 2. Looks like we're going handoff again here. Inside to Frank Gore, and he's ripped down after the first down. Pressure inside, Show sidesteps it, and he'll slide after a gain of 8. A yard shy of the red zone now. A couple yards shy of a first down. Inside handoff, Frank Gore is becoming a liability. Loss of 1 there. 3rd and 3. Screen is caught by Gore, and we're going to pull him out. We actually have an opportunity to win this game. And he's not going to be one of those players that's outplaying their ratings. Let's be real. The end of the Frank Gore experiment is over. We're going for it here on 4th and 4. Not even mad at this decision. I am a little, not gonna lie, but pass off the mark. Intended for Conklin there, should have been an easy first down. Inside handoff, big run for Jaleel McLaughlin. He's out to the 39. Pressure inside, here comes Watson and Ebukam. Pass outside, incomplete. Jalen Ford knocked the ball free, 2nd and 10. I thought Tua was going to run it. Pass caught over the middle by Noah Fant, and that's a gain of 9 to the 48-yard line. QB sneak coming here. First down, gain of 2 to the 50-yard line. Handoff outside, Ep11 sealed the edge. Loss of 2 on the play. Pressure inside, and they didn't even see it coming from behind him. Jeremiah Moon getting a sack. Got a little bit of help, but that is mostly his work there. Third and 18. Hit is he released? It's incomplete. Mike Hilton on Mike Evans there. Alright, opportunity now for basically what I view as the starting offense to come out and make some plays. Now that we have Elijah Mitchell out there, only player that's not out there that's normally out there this season is Adam Thielen. Ooh, that was almost a good punt. But Xavier Restrepo is a younger guy who's going to be able to take some reps, get some opportunities. Handoff inside, and that's going to be a loss of 1 for Elijah Mitchell and Alex Anzalone back there. Going pass over the middle, Tim Patrick. Gain of 9. 3rd and 2 coming up. Mitchell going to the slot. They send for, pressure's coming, throwing it away. And that is going to be a punt. They get ball at half, so you don't want to give up any points. They'll start their drive at the 36-yard line. Pass swung outside, and that's going to be a first down. Stiff-armed Jones for the extra yardage. Pressure inside, and Watson has a sack. 2nd and 18 coming after that. Desmond Watson. Not his first career sack, I don't believe, but it is an impressive one on Tua. He just looks so massive next to the rest of the line. I think, honestly, he's getting so much push, he's opening up lanes for Ep11. And another sack for Ep11 there. 3rd down and 27. They will take it to the 2-minute warning before they call this next play, most likely. Definitely. Tua hit as he threw. He wanted Keenan Allen on a wide receiver screen. We're going to pretty much have a full 2-minute drill here.
San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Pass is caught over the middle. Conklin picks up 8. Gonna go hurry up here. Show steps, he got hit by, his elbow got hit by a lineman. 3rd down and 2, we would have to punt here. We definitely don't want that. Pass incomplete. Harrison couldn't hang on. So the punt team will come out with 1:28 left. All 3 timeouts for the Seahawks as well. The return will go out to the 25. Tua wants 3. At least. Pressure inside, but a wide open receiver. It's A.J. Brown out to the 47 and getting out of bounds. Tua stepping up, hits his man Keenan Allen to the 40-yard line. Yeah, if I'm them getting out of bounds there, you still have all 3 timeouts. I'm not thinking field goal here. Fake the inside handoff. Moon fell for it initially. Pump fake. No pressure until now, and Tua is sacked. No, he's not. Gain of 2. Tackled there by Jeremiah Moon. First time out off the board. And intercepted by DJ Jones. He threw it straight to him. He was so stunned he caught it. He was like, what do I even do? And just kind of stood there. I understand. He wasn't expecting it. He was like, whoa, wait a minute. What's happening here? I got to go make a tackle. Wait, no. I have the ball. Alright, opportunity now to get some points. 3 timeouts, 50 seconds. No pressure. Pass dumped short. Restrepo has a 1st down. Timeout San Francisco as we get to the 42-yard line. We need probably another 1st down to get in the field goal range. Blitz sent. Open man. It's Marvin Harrison. And he's out at the 25. Don't have to utilize a timeout. They only send 3. Open over the middle is Elijah Mitchell for a gain of 9. And an injury for Alex Anzalone actually saves us a timeout. He's going into the locker room. 2nd and 1 from the 16. 33 seconds, 2 timeouts. Got to get about half the yards or more here, and that's a sack. 3rd and 8 going to come up now. Timeout 49ers. Even if we get the 1st down here, chances are the 3 is coming soon. Another blitz is coming. The screen is caught by Mitchell. He's turning upfield. Get out of bounds. No. Going hurry up here. 20 seconds under that now. We take a timeout. That's risky. I think we should have spiked it there, called another play, then called the timeout. And Show is going to run it, sliding there. Get everybody back to the line. Hurry. Conklin, if you don't run faster. Oh, we're not going to spike it. Caught out at the 1. Marvin Harrison, why would you not stretch that?
We have reached the end of the 1st
He got out of bounds, but too late. The drive ends at the 1.
2026, everyone. This is it. The late window. Week 18. Everything will be wrapped up tonight. Let's get into it.
Alright, do the Bengals win the division?
Starts now. It starts in Cincinnati.
No, they don't.
The Bengals at home to take on their AFC North
Well, is this
rivals,
halftime?
the Cleveland
Nope.
Browns.
Final.
And it's Will Levis.
We might be out of the
Looking up with
playoffs.
his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Browns finish the season 8-9. They get the
They might
victory
still be in the
week
playoffs, though.
18.
Maybe.
Next, it's
The
Windy
Bears had a
City.
turnaround. They
Check in on the
had
Bears.
4 wins
They're
late in the
hosting
season
Detroit
at some
Lions.
point.
And this is Damian Pierce. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Bears are in as the division champs. They
And did
finish
the
off
Giants?
regular
Oh, they
season
kind
in
of fell off
style.
here at the end of the season.
Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium.
Damn,
It's the
they lost their
Giants
last
taking on the
3?
Cowboys. And it's the second-year running back from Michigan, Blake Corum. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. With that, a look here
Okay,
at the
but it
playoff
looks like
picture
they're
in the
still
NFC
in it.
here in this final
The
week
Ravens
of the regular season.
it hasn't added the
Meanwhile,
total
in our
there
game,
yet.
a fairly even first half, all things considered.
Dude, the fact we couldn't take
14-7
advantage
is
of
the
this because
halftime
Marvin
score.
Harrison didn't
As we send
stretch
you back out to
the
our
ball.
commentary team, Mike
Like, it
Tirico
doesn't matter if
and
you
Greg
fumble,
Olsen.
bro. Just stretch it. It's the end of the game, or end of the half. Show hasn't looked too bad today. He's up to 227. Alright, but the problem now, we're down 7 and kicking.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And he's had it going in the first half. Really,
They'll start their drive basically at the 30. Play action, pass over the middle. Mike Evans takes the edge. Bullock drags him out at the 46. And Jeremiah Moon is down. That's not a good sign. I don't even know who's going to take his place. Wilson, the linebacker, now playing defensive end. They're already in 49er territory. Pass caught A.J. Brown this time. Basically the same play. Bullock making the tackle again. They're down to the 24. Something tells me McLaughlin is going to get this. He does. He has the edge and a couple yards shy of the first down. They're in the red zone. Side handoff, and that's a gain of a first down. 3 yards there. Indicating run with that. He's stuffed by DJ Jones. Pass is caught by McLaughlin, tackled by Jimmy Ward, gain of 1. Third and 8. Pressure coming, and he's dropped by Ebiakam. Field goal unit going to come out. Could have been worse. The field goal is good, extending the lead. 10-point lead now for Seattle. Jeff Wilson on the return to the 26. Handoff outside, stiff arm from Mitchell, and he'll have the first down to the 40-yard line. Frank Gore was not doing that. Play action now. Pressure coming off the edge. He'll step up to prevent it, and he's going to run. No one's open. Ooh, I would have liked to slide there. Gain of 8. And pressure coming again. He just kind of stood there for that one. Sacked for a loss of 4. Can we get the first down here? Looks like they're going to send a blitz off that edge. They don't. Got to get it off, though. He's going to get sacked. Loss of 13 on the sack, and Tyler Show's day is likely done.
Following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Maybe not, though. He might come back in the 4th. He didn't go into the locker room. Down 10 in a bad position here. How's the defense going to respond? Tua is going to run for a gain of about 2 or 3. 2nd and 8. Tua in the offense have been rolling here in the second half. And dump outside. Ward didn't have a good angle. Bullock makes the tackle after a gain of 3. Tua's not happy. Handoff inside. First down. Jaleel McLaughlin is beyond the midfield. A huge run there for Seattle. They're nearing field goal range again. Pass quick. A.J. Brown has 4. He's up to 144 on the day. Handoff McLaughlin, got a block, and he's into the second layer of the defense. 1st and 10 at the 30. Pass is caught on the outside, and that's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Pass caught. McLaughlin is going to get a gain of 1. Reed made a bad tackle there. We lost to Seattle once. We want to tie things up here in the series. And a sack and a fumble picked up by Desmond Watson. If we win this game, we will be 3-3 in our division, winning against every team. Moon, let's not celebrate like that next time. You could have got on there before Watson. Alright, but we still need to do some things to get into the end zone, or at least field goal range on this drive. Starting with protecting Show. Pass is caught, and that's going to be a solid pickup for Conklin out to the 36. And confirmed that was Show in the backfield. Glad that injury wasn't serious. He's going to step into that pass, hitting Elijah Mitchell for a gain of 4. Second and 6. Pass overthrown. It was Tim Patrick he wanted there, and that was an easy play. Just could not connect on it. 3rd and 6. He was open too. Maybe not a first down, but at least half the yards there. Blitz sent off the edge. Show fires, caught by Conklin. Down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Do we hand it to Elijah Mitchell here? Yes, we do, but a delayed handoff sets him up in a bad spot. 2nd and 13. Not a long delay, but a delay all the same. Outside of the red zone now. Pressure coming off the edge. He gets the pass off to Patrick for a first down. Challenge that. Dang it. Just do a QB sneak here. That was a first down all day. Alright, he barely got the QB sneak. We're down to the 9. I thought he got stuffed. 3rd quarter coming to a close. Mike Hilton got his ankle snapped. 1st and goal at the 9. Handoff outside, and that's going to be a loss of 3 for Elijah Mitchell. 2nd and goal from the 12 coming up. Marvin Harrison lined up in the slot. Show's going to have to run it. Touchdown, Tyler Show. I thought he was going to run into Tim Patrick and fail to get there. The kick is up and it is good. Can the defense do it again? Down 3 with 1 quarter left to play. Return will go out to the 27. Solid return there. We've got to cover their big 2 receivers though, and make sure that their running is limited. Inside handoff, and he's hit immediately by Jalen Ford. Gain of 2 on the play. Can we get another turnover? Pressure inside. He coughed up the football. The offense is going to get back on top of it, though. Who got that sack? 3rd and 23. We're not going to get the answer to that question. Can we hold them for 23 here? Pressure from DJ Jones. He's got a sack. Loss of 5. And the punt team will come out from the 9-yard line. It's going to be a short field for the 49ers. The return goes out to the 42 of Seattle. We are 10 yards out from a game-tying field goal. Tyler Show has been running a lot today, and it's been working. Inside handoff, he's stuffed for a loss of 1. Elijah Mitchell not having a very good day today. possibly going to hand it off again here. We're not, though. Pass is caught by Marvin Harrison. Maurice Hurst is shaken up. 3rd and 6, outside of field goal range. Pressure inside. Show escapes and can't catch it. Conklin dropped it. The punt team's going to come out. That's a choke of a drive. We may have tried a kick if Conklin didn't drop that. It's a good defense for Seattle there. Can their offense play similarly? Inside handoff, that's a huge hole. Down to the 33. It's going to be a long field for San Francisco if they get a punt. Only hope for a short field now is a turnover. Good play there by Wilson, giving up just 2. Second and 8. Tua keeps it on the run. Jonathan Jones and Troy Reeder take him down for a loss of 3. 3rd down and 11 now. Can we cover their receivers? Pressure inside, hit by Watson, and it's nearly caught by Keenan Allen. All right, a punt is going to come out now. The punt here goes out to the 25 and is returned to the 33. Zonovan Knight has returned. Marvin Harrison might be his first 100-yard receiving day. All right, we got a long way to go to take the lead, but a shorter distance to go to pick up a tie. Gain of 4 to Xavier Restrepo there on the drag route. Pressure coming, and Show is dropped. 3rd and 12 coming up. They only send 4, but no time. The O-line is collapsing. It's going to be a short field for Seattle. We're less than halfway through, or over halfway through the 4th quarter now. I don't think either team has scored here in the 4th. Well, we scored at the very beginning. They'll begin at the Seattle 48, so they'll need about 10 yards here on this drive, because their kicker's a bit better than ours. Pressure inside, but not enough. He's sacked by Jeremiah Moon. Just a 1-yard loss, though. A good play by the D-line, nonetheless. Welcome back, Jeremiah. Pressure inside. He gets it off to Mike Evans. Gain of 5, and Steve Avila is shaken up. Can we hold them here? If they get a first down, the likelihood of them getting 3 is high. And here's Desmond Watson. Loss of 8 on the sack. Another long field coming up for San Francisco, but another opportunity.
poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing.
Watson has impressed. Oh, we almost blocked it. Instead, it'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 20-yard line. Can the O-line hold up just a little while longer? Got 6 linemen on the field, and that's a terrible handoff. Lost it too. I think that was Calais Campbell. 2nd and 12. Mitchell going into the slot. Pressure coming. Show, get rid of it. He barely did. He basically just threw it over his head. Let's not do that. 3rd and 12. We'll punt if we can't pick this up, but it'll be another short field for Seattle, who's already winning the game. Pressure again. Floated. Incomplete. Elijah Mitchell couldn't hang on through the hit of Swearinger. I feel like with him step in step with Swearinger, if that's any other linebacker, he's gone. And they'll begin at the 48 once again. Same position. 1st down pretty much ends things. Pass instead of a handoff, and Noah Fant coughed up the football, but DJ Jones going down now. That's going to bring Shy Tuttle out. Fant coughed it up, but other offensive player gets it back, and Samson Ebukam gets the sack. They're farther back than when this drive began. 3rd down and 10. Can we get one more play for one? I'm saying it right now. If we don't get the offense going this next drive, if we get the stop here, the game is over. Pressure inside. Lofted deep. He has a step. It's nearly picked off. But Jaleel McLaughlin could not make the grab. Punt team coming back out. 2:50 to play. If we do not get on the scoreboard on this drive, Seattle's coming out with the win. To win the game, we need 88 yards. To tie, we probably need 55. I don't trust Matthew Wright, if you can't tell. And Show is dropped again. He coughed up the football. Luckily, he lands back on it. 2nd and 15 from the 7. If we fumbled there, it was game over. Well, we did fumble. If we didn't get the fumble, I mean. Pass caught. First down, Restrepo. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Imagine we took our 3 at half. Instead, we fall short at the 1-yard line. I thought we were handing that off. Passes caught. Marvin Harrison. Never mind, Tim Patrick making the catch, and he's shaken up on the play. Adam Thielen's going to come back out. He's limping to the sideline, but his day's done. Because there's just not enough time for another actual meaningful drive. Play action bootleg. It's caught by Tyler Conklin for a loss of 1. Bad play call there. And he's under pressure and going down. 3rd and 18 coming up. Not much time. We only have 2 timeouts. Luckily, we only need a field goal, but we only have 2 more plays to get 18 yards. Pressure's coming again. Show is hit as he threw. 4th and 18 coming up. Calais Campbell An absolute game wrecker. The game is over if we do not convert this. And we are not. Pass is caught. Never mind. Conklin's got it. I did not believe with that O-line collapsing. Timeout 49ers. We are 1 first down away from field goal range. But we need the O-line to hold up. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison couldn't hang on. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Mitchell inside. Gain of 7. Let's go hurry up here. I honestly am not mad at that play call. Knowing we only need a field goal. Blitz sent. Show steps in. And Conklin again. First down at the 24. We're going hurry up. We want to get into that end zone. 35 seconds left. We're going to spike it. Pressure coming. Schweitzinger. Never mind. Van Ginkel with the sack. You can't take another one. Got to get the pass off. It's caught on the sideline, and that's Adam Thielen. 4th and 3, timeout, field goal unit is out there. Another rivalry overtime game here in the season finale? Or will Matthew Wright fail us all?
He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, it almost got blocked. He made it. Barely. Van Ginkel blew up the kicker. I don't know how he made that kick. 13 seconds. As long as we don't give up a big touchdown or a big kick return, we're heading to overtime. And the kick return option is not there anymore. Inside handoff, and that's a big run. They're going to utilize the timeout. 4 seconds left. This is the final play. I think they're going Hail Mary here. They are. That receiving core, that's a little scary. Here comes Watson. Launching deep near the end zone, and that's... If they had a receiver back there, that is literally the Commanders' touchdown from this year. Or last year, I guess I should say now. Overtime here in the season finale. Can we get a similar scenario to... Well, honestly, we would hope we start with ball.
Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs.
We lost the toss last time, and Seattle's winning it. We didn't lose the toss, we just didn't get an option this time. Alright, last time we were in this position was against Arizona in like week 11. And we got a pick and kicked a field goal. Bullock with a good stop there on the kick return. Tua and his offense starting here at the 22-yard line. All they need is a touchdown and they can end it. Field goal, we get a chance. Pressure coming and he's dropped. Ep11 is one of the defenders there. Samson Ep11, and it was Tillman that got the sack, the primary on the sack, I would say. Because if it was just Ep11, I think he's breaking that. Pass dumped over the middle. Ford makes the tackle on A.J. Brown. Gain of 4. 3rd and 14. Can we get the ball? Tua's gonna run it. No, he's gonna dump it here. They're not gonna get there. Multiple defenders combined for the tackle. Jeremiah Moon shaken up again. And he's just heading to the bench, so we might have him on a next defensive drive should we come to a next defensive drive. Alright, that's going to be a long field for us. Let's make it a little shorter out to the 31. The offense coming out pretty much same position as the last overtime game, minus the interception. We're going past the start. Blitz sent, picked up, but not for long. He's dropped by Jones.
This quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
2nd and 14. Both drives start the same for Seattle and the 49ers with a sack on the opening play. We fake the handoff. Pass dumped short. Conklin, gain of just 1. 3rd and 13 now. I won't doubt us. We picked up a 3rd and 18 before the end of the 4th. And okay, that's terrible. Restrepo. It's going to be a short field for Seattle coming up. I really hope we have Jeremiah Moon, because we have a lot of injuries on that front. DJ Jones is back, and Moon is also back. Ebicam coming off the edge, he'll throw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, he broke one tackle and he's down a yard shy of the first down to the 38. I see, nope, we're not going to see a QB sneak here. McLaughlin going out wide, no one's following him. Okay, Mike Hilton's going out there, and inside pressure, Ebicam and Moon combined for the sack. The offense will have another opportunity. Are we going to see a tie here in the season finale?
Let's just set the stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs.
Can we stun them here in the season finale? Oh my, nearly got a punt block. We'll start at the 25. We just need a field goal here. Going 5 wide. Mitchell lined up right behind Conklin. This is looking like a screen. We'll float it out his way, and he luckily drops that. That would have been a loss of 4. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mitchell going into the slot here, and pressure coming, launching deep, wide open is Conklin into field goal range. Just run the rock. They're going past here. Don't like that. Show over the middle, incomplete to Elijah Mitchell. I'd like to get a little bit closer. Let's run the ball here on 2nd down. Not going to happen. Pass down the middle is wide open. Xavier Restrepo into the red zone at the 14-yard line. We can kick it now, but we're not going to. Inside handoff, and he's down to the 5. 2nd and 1. Elijah Mitchell. 2nd and 1 from the 5. We're going past. You have Mitchell. Throw it. Sacked for a loss of 8. Just hand it off here. No risk. We're going pass. And Show is scrambling around. Just get rid of it. He got sacked again. All right. For the game. And it is good. San Francisco wins in overtime again. Alright, we split every series in our division. That's what we like to see. We may have lost every non-division game, but we split in our own division. And we still have the first round pick, or first overall pick solidified. Imagine the Trey Lance deal was still in effect and we didn't have our first overall pick. That would be so sad. But I know we have it. Tyler showed 373 and a touchdown today. If he didn't get sacked so many times, he would have had a monster game. He had a pretty good game. 78 and a touchdown for Show and a fumble. He was over 400 on the day, I believe. Oh, definitely. He was almost over 500. Mitchell only had 21. Frank Gore had 14. Receiving, Conklin 118, the player of the day. Marvin Harrison 104 and a touchdown. Patrick 57. Restrepo 52. Mitchell had 23. Thielen had 14. Gore had 5. Sacks 4.5 for Samson Ebukam. 3.5 for Jeremiah Moon. 2 for DJ Jones and Desmond Watson. Tillman had half a sack. He shared with Wilson. Interception for DJ Jones in a very funny moment. Forced fumble by Jeremiah Moon, Jonathan Jones, and DJ Jones. Recovery by Desmond Watson. No blocks, no safeties, and no touchdowns today. Oh yeah, Jonathan Jones had the one on Noah Fant. I was like, when the hell did he get one? Xavier Restrepo getting an upgrade here. We'll look at the stats after we advance the week. Alright. We went slot last time. We're going to go physical this time. Going to try to make sure he has very good catching. Get that release up a little bit. That'll help him out in his development into a starter potentially next year. Can't believe we just won that though. That's epic. End of the season for us though. Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? Came in wanting to dominate the line of scrimmage. We failed to win in the trenches, wins us the game. The real difference though, that ended up being DJ. He took it as a challenge and dominated. 1000 XP for him. Came into the week looking to be a force in the middle. Nothing was going to move me, and I know that impact helped win the game. This is for the fans. We had to get a win. Big win for our community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered. I would agree. Bit heated out there. I just heard from Efton Chisholm got hurt and won't be available this week. Anthony Gold is out this week. Damn, that's crazy. Let's look at the weekly recap. We know the Bengals lost, but did the Steelers win?
Scott Hansen here with your weekly recap for Week 18. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara.
What's the highlight they're going to show?
Take on the Seattle Seahawks.
Fumble.
And this is the Niners defense making the big play. They only had one takeaway.
Again, they show the most uneventful fumble. Although that is the only one we actually recovered.
Tough 3-14 season, but they fought till the end, getting the win here.
Oh,
From
who
there, it's
wins
off to
the
Tampa.
division?
Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina won
And
the
it's the former
division.
collegiate star
Anthony
here in the Sunshine
Richardson
State,
got the
Anthony
win
Richardson.
in the
He
pouring
had a heck of a
rain.
game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Panthers will be a part of this year's playoffs.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's either Baltimore or Pittsburgh. Well, it does matter.
It's the Steelers taking
Oh,
on
heavy
the
rain
Baltimore
here. I think the
Ravens.
Ravens won. They did.
Aaron Jones.
So who wins? They're all 9-8. Who wins?
Rushing touchdown.
Mike
That'll do it for
Tomlin
us.
still
Until next
does not
week,
have a
Scott
win
Hansen
or a
in
losing
Orlando.
record.
Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
That's fun. That is fun, fun, fun. We're not going to do any more negotiations. Let's just advance the week, do this stat update. Who is in the playoffs? Looks like we're going to get a mock draft as well. Win the game. We're up to level 10. Hell yeah. 60 sacks on the season gave him another 1,000. Fewer than 4K on the season gave us 250. Allow fewer than 2K rushing, 500. Fewer than 2,500 gave us 250. We got 15 turnovers, gave us 100. 0 rushing touch. We gave up. Oh wait, that was for the game. I was about to say. I feel like we definitely did that. Edge Wizard back up. Very good. And we unlocked Batch of Blitzes. Alright, mock draft 3 confirmed. Let's look at the bracket. The Bengals won their division, and basically the Ravens said, "Long live the king," and took out the Steelers and themselves. They were really haters, let's be real. But I'm so glad that they were. Joe Burrow and the Joe Burrow and the Titans, the #1 seed. Alright, LA and Seattle, the only ones that make it. We made Seattle lose the division, though. Alright, that's a pretty good look there, and we're supposed to take Marcus Whitfield. Well, I'm telling you right now, we are not doing that. If we lost the #2 pick, obviously looking at this, we're about to shake up the whole first round if we take Norman Richardson. But no matter what we do, we're not taking Marcus Whitfield, so we are shaking it up. 2 top 5 quarterbacks, Dustin Richardson and Drew Aylar. BJ Faulkner is not projected to fall to the second round any longer. But luckily, the Heisman is, and we can look at these two as well, and we can make a decision on quarterback, or do we go out and get our guy, Norman Richardson? He's not even a true round 1. You got to think about that too. In the zone. How are you in the zone, my guy? Oh, yeah, that goal. Yeah, you didn't meet it because you got injured. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, man. Watch this recap after our game. It shouldn't show our game. Get a look at a few more games.
Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at
The
home
Dolphins
to take
got
on the
knocked off by the Raiders?
And
Okay.
it's scary Terry McLaurin.
Scary Terry is the one that crushed the hopes and dreams of Dak Prescott.
The Raiders pull off the big upset. The wild card knocks off the division champ. They're moving on to the divisional round. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Amari DiMercato. He's going to take this one
Panthers
in,
beat the
11
Eagles.
yards on the touchdown run. The Panthers take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round.
All right.
Let's go out to Arrowhead. The
Who
Chiefs
did
hosting
the
LA
Lamar get
Chargers.
knocked off?
And it's De'Ami Brown.
Light
He'll take
snow
it all the
today,
way to
and
the end
Lamar
zone.
didn't
What
get
a
the win.
play for the score.
God dang.
The
That's a wide
Chiefs are
receiver,
moving
bro.
on. The
He
number
just made
3
you look
seed
like
takes
a-
care of business in front of their home fans.
I don't even know.
And that's a wrap
Not
for
a
this
corner.
week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio,
It may have
Scott
actually
Hansen
been a
saying
corner. It's just a
goodnight.
funny
We'll see
thing.
you again
All
next
right.
week, right here on EA
Before we get
Sports.
into stat time, Manny Tucker or Enrique Elam. Okay. We'll have to figure out who they are. Christian Gonzo is going to be back for the playoffs. All right. Quintarius Stewart has an injury report here. That is where we're going to be steering clear. But who are those two? So Manny Tucker, he's a wide receiver, or Enrique Elam. We're going to take a look here real quick. Do I have them on my board? No, we'll throw Tucker on there. What about Enrique Elam? Okay, maybe he's a bit higher. Maybe he's a completely different position. He is a completely different position. Is he a quarterback? Nah. Tight end? What are we comparing here? Was he a whole defensive player? Like, imagine I just missed it and it was a wide receiver this whole time. It's probably a corner, maybe. We'll check every position though from here. Here it is. It is a corner. Alright. Let's get out of there and look at stats. Tyler Show looked like hot garbage. 2,845 yards. Technically, if he didn't get hurt so much, he would have hit 3K. But 13 touchdowns, 15 picks. That is not good. 383, 0 touchdowns, and 2 picks for Taylor Heineke. 857 for Elijah Mitchell, 5 touchdowns. 400 and touchdown for Tyler Show. 203 and 5 for Jeff Wilson. 112 for Heineke, 16 for Zonovan Knight, 14 for Frank Gore Jr., 5 and a touchdown for Hudson. -2 for Tim Patrick, -4 for Marvin Harrison. We did not have a 1,000-yard receiver this year, and if I didn't bench Adam Thielen, maybe he would have made it there. 925 and 6 touchdowns for Thielen, 726 and 2 for Marvin Harrison. 1 yard ahead of the third receiver, 725 and 2 for Tim Patrick. And if you want to look at it, look at the catches. Really, you want to say number 1, number 2, number 3. 483 and 2 touchdowns for Conklin. but you give him number 1 technically because of the touchdowns. 234 for Elijah Mitchell, 64 and a touchdown for Xavier Restrepo, 5 for Wilson, or 51 for Wilson, 11 for Erickson, 5 for Gore, 4 for Hudson, and just nothing for Zonovan Knight there. Our sack leader, 17 and a half sacks for Samson Ebukam, 10 for Marshawn Nealon, 9.5 for Tart if I let him start. Well, he was hurt actually, never mind. 8.5 for Jeremiah Moon and DJ Jones. 4 for Shy Tuttle. 2.5 for Winston Reed. 2 for Desmond Watson. 1.5 for Eric Wilson. 1 for Nowaski. 1 for Okueyinonu, 1 for Odom, half for Tillman and Ward, 2 interceptions for Jimmy Ward led us, interceptions for DJ Jones, George Odom, Troy Reeder, Jonathan Jones, and James Pierre. 4 forced fumbles for Marshawn Nealon was the leader, 3 for Jeremiah Moon, 2 for DJ Jones, Samson Ebukam, Tart, Shy Tuttle, Kalen Bullock, 1 for Jonathan Jones and Eric Wilson. 2 recoveries for Samson Ebukam and Kalen Bullock, 1 for Marshawn Nealon, DJ Jones, Desmond Watson, Nowaski, and Drake Thomas. Blocks we had 4, Kalen Bullock, Jimmy Ward, James Pierre, and D. Alford. No safeties. Touchdown for Marshawn Nealon. We're not done yet. Go to the NFL. I want to see who had the most. I feel like Burrow had the most touchdowns. I saw him get so many 4-touchdown games down the stretch. Our leader in yards is Jameis Winston. 4,181 yards, 33 touchdowns, 20 picks. Does that look like a Jameis Winston stat line or what? Probably going to be the MVP, unless it's Lamar, which it actually probably will be Lamar. Who had the most touchdowns? As projected, Joey B, and he only threw 4 picks. He could also be the MVP with those touchdowns. Although the yardage difference is pretty high and only one fewer pick, but a lot fewer touchdowns. The leader in rushing was Christian McCaffrey, and Joe Mixon, Isaiah Pacheco, DeAndre Swift, Kyron Williams, Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Tony Pollard, and Jahmyr Gibbs all had 1,000-yard seasons. I know he got hurt. Genti only had 819 and 5 touchdowns, but he is in the playoffs. Who had the most touchdowns? Derrick Henry had 15, Jordan Mason had 11, and then a tie at 3 with Austin Eckler, Jerome Ford, Alvin Kamara, and Josh Jacobs. Receiving, Rashee Rice has 1,452 yards, DJ Moore 1,443, Jacoby Myers 1,225, Demarcus Robinson 1,217, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is the only one of these top 5 that actually makes sense. Josh Downs, Stephon Diggs, Garrett Wilson, Christian Kirk, Josh Palmer, Ayuk, Addison, Judy, Moore, Drake London, George Pickens, Justin Jefferson, Jameson Williams, Ladd McConkey, Jamar Chase barely over 1,000. Tyreek Hill is your last 1,000-yard receiver. Touchdowns, 17 for Amon-Ra, 16 for Stephon, 15 for Trent Sherfield. And a pretty big tie here with these mid-wideouts. Let us go to the AFC now. Who is the sack leader over here? 22 for Aiden Hutchinson, 21 for Zaven Collins. Yeah, so you can see here the sacks are going to be a bit much in this franchise. 7 picks for L'Jarius Sneed. It's probably going to lead the league. Levante David also had 7. 22 and a half sacks for Micah Parsons, 18 for Nick Benito. So we are number 3 in the conference. And number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, number 6 in the league. Crazy. These two tied with 7. Now we go to the next area. So Tyree Subtle, not even a starting quarterback or starting coach on the legacy board, with a number 31 defense, 32nd in points scored. Don't know about points allowed, but we gave up a lot. And don't know about offensive yards. That's boring. The MVP, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he probably just had enough rushing yards and rushing touchdowns to put him over the edge. Joe Burrow, number 2. He'll win one eventually. The fact Mahomes was on this board is a little annoying, but we're good. Coach of the Year is Brian Daboll, who did go on a massive losing streak. Lamar, Offensive Player of the Year. Hutchinson, Defensive Player. Tet is your offensive rookie. Hairston, the defensive rookie. Joe Burrow, best quarterback. Derrick Henry, best running back. Rashee Rice, best wide receiver. Cooper Beebe, best O-lineman. Hutchinson for D-line. Frankie Louvu at linebacker. L'Jarius Sneed at corner. And Andres Borhales. Isn't this man a rookie? Amon-Ra is an offensive player on NFC. Samson Ebukam, defensive player of the year. Must have been the fumbles, maybe? O'Roy is Matthew Golden. D-Roy Abdul Carter. Jared Goff, quarterback. Did anyone else make any of those lists? Hold on, let's go back. I doubt it for the offense, highly. Nealon was 5 and Jones was 10. No one for rookie, right? No, Show made it, number 6. D-Roy, nobody. Quarterback, nobody. Alright, running back, Alvin Kamara. We're not on this board. Receiver, Amon-Ra. We're not on this board either. O-line, Trace Smith. We're definitely not on that board. Ebukam, best defensive lineman. Nealon at 6. And Tart at 10. Linebacker, Troy Reader was number 5. DB, nobody's on here. Kicker, 4th for Matthew Wright. We will be getting rid of him. Let's take a look at the record books now. Did anyone break? Thank you, Madden, for putting a year on career records. NCAA, you need to add that. We'll go through NFL and then we'll go to the 49ers. No new records here. None here. None here. Brock Bowers obviously got it last year with the rookie season receptions. Jaden Daniels, 5 touchdowns in a game was a rookie record. Puka Nakua's receptions in a game. Alright, go back to career and go to 49ers. Nothing here. Ooh, Brock Purdy, I forgot about that. McCaffrey. Interesting there. Those are recent ones. Nothing recent in the game. This year, Tyler Show had the best rookie season of any 49ers quarterback. in the passing yards. And in a game as well. 373, that was that final game against Seattle. Brock Purdy still holds that. Alright, solid there. Career stats. Don't think Heineke's retiring, but we'll give him a look here. 7,046, 39 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. Not going to get any retirements here on the... He had 720 and 3 touchdowns on the ground as well. Should not get any retirements here. Adam Thielen maybe 178 and a touchdown. Alex Erickson 78. The rest of these guys are young enough to maintain. Adam Thielen 9,236 receiving yards, 70 touchdowns. That might be his end. Tim Patrick's up there in age. I didn't know that. 3,128 and 17 touchdowns for him. Conklin 3,027 and 13 touchdowns. Alex Erickson 1,384 and 2 touchdowns. 709 and 2 for Hudson. 636 and 5 for Wilson. Defensive. We definitely have some people that are probably going to hit. Ep11, 50.5 sacks. Hold on, let's scroll on over. We can get rid of the games played and bring in the tackles for loss. Alright, Samson Ep11. 50.5 sacks, 1 interception, 13 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries, 2 touchdowns. DJ Jones, 20.5 sacks, 1 pick. That came this year. 8 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries. He won't be retiring. Eric Wilson, 12.5 sacks, 5 picks. 4 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. Mike Hilton might retire. 11.5 sacks, 13 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, and a touchdown. Jimmy Ward, 3.5 sacks, 12 picks, 6 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 block, 3 touchdowns. Jonathan Jones, 2.5 sacks, 12 picks, 11 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown. Ben Neiman, 2 sacks, 6 fumble recoveries, 1 forced. George Odom, 1 sack, 4 picks, 4 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. That should be all there. Yeah, I don't see any more of these guys retiring. Unless we see a pop number like that. Ben Neiman, I think we looked at him with the sacks though. Alright. Let us take a look at the NFL. Not that there's anything too crazy we need to look at. Just kind of curious how things are playing out. Matt Stafford stays ahead of Aaron Rodgers. Mahomes is quickly rising, though. Rushing, Derrick Henry, monster. Receiving, let's just take a look at the top guys. Where is Jamar after this year? Still below Tyler Boyd all the time, but not for long. He'll be rising these leaderboards for a long time. Defensively, who's got the most sacks? Von Miller. Yep, that checks out. picks, Harrison Smith. Alright. That is all we have to look at. We will get through... Let me see how we're doing on time, but we're going to get through the playoffs here. Yep, pretty on par for this series, about 2 hours. We're going to watch the weekly recaps every week we go by as well. Let's look at the bracket. I don't know that I did that. So the first matchup's Dolphins versus... So it's going to be a rematch of Week 18. Can Dak get revenge, or will he fall to Cam Ward? Lamar versus Matt Stafford. Jameis Winston versus Caleb Williams, and then Joe Burrow's got a bye. Joe Milton versus the Panthers. Anthony Richardson, I think. Rams quarterback. Geno Smith. And the Bucks have Baker. No idea who the Bears quarterback is, I'm be real. And then obviously the Seahawks have Tua, and then no idea for the Giants. Let's get through an advancement here. Alright, Merle Green letting us know Marshawn Nealand would have come back in the divisional round had we made the playoffs.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
Let's see how things went down here.
Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay.
Wait a minute.
And it's the rookie from USC, Woody Marks. He'll find an opening and take it in.
Is this week 18?
6-yard rushing touchdown.
Is this like the bye week if you don't play in the week they don't show you
use
anything?
That bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl.
Pretty sure.
From there,
But
Kansas
we'll look
City,
at
here
these
we come.
little
Let's
highlights
check in on
here.
the Chiefs as they play host to the New England Patriots.
That was the
And
matchup
it's
though, wasn't it?
Duvernay. One of his 2
Looks like
touchdown
Caleb
catches
Williams
in
will
the
be
game
knocking
coming
off
right
Lamar
here.
Jackson.
The visitors pull off yet another upset. They're now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte.
Alright,
It's the
and
Panthers
rolling
hosting the
here.
Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle is done.
And this
Anthony
is
Richardson
He
wins
was
that game.
unstoppable in this one. 2 touchdown passes, including this one. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
And then I'm going to look at the bracket and be like, oh, that's not at all what happened. No, it's not. Cam Ward beat Dak again. So Cam Ward is in his rookie year. Surprisingly not the rookie of the year. He's going to go out there and defeat Dak. Lamar destroyed Matt Stafford, and unfortunately, Jameis Winston loses to Caleb Williams. Over here, Anthony Richardson beat Joe Milton. Everyone expected that. Baker beat the Rams into a bloody pulp. And it's going to be Seattle and Tua and Seattle moving on instead of a quarterback got knocked out here. J.J. McCarthy, that's right. Alright. Let us advance the week once more. View the brackets. Joe Burrow destroyed Cam Ward, and Caleb Williams beat Lamar and the Chiefs. Then on the opposite end, the Giants defeated Baker, so it looks like an unknown quarterback. Let's find out who their quarterback is. Oh, Jared Goff, I knew that. We watched that game. And then the Panthers, Anthony Rich. Okay, Tua is knocked out. This is what we're looking at for quarterbacks. Joe Burrow makes sense against Caleb Williams. Jared Goff makes sense against Anthony Richardson. But who's going to the Super Bowl? First, the Pro Bowl. But let's look at the brackets. Joe Burrow and the Bengals absolutely decimated the Patriots, and Jared Goff and the Giants barely beat the Panthers. It's Joe Burrow in his second Super Bowl. Let's see how he performed in these games. 296 and 4 touchdowns. And 327 and 6 touchdowns. My goodness. Well, with this pace, he'll throw 8 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Let's look at the Pro Bowl rosters. Joe Milton made the Pro Bowl. Oh my goodness. Nobody for us so far. I highly doubt we have anybody on the O-line making it. We do not. Nealon made it. Ebukam made it. Tier Tart. Nowaski made it. How? I'll take it, but what the hell? And looks like that might... Nope, Bullock made it. Okay. Solid. Let us advance the week and check on player development. So we're in Super Bowl week. The Texans in the Super Bowl for the first time ever. Oh, I should have been looking at these stories on the side. We may have missed some good draft stuff. Doesn't look like it though. The Minister of Defense. Highest QB rating goes to Joe Burrow. We almost missed Rich Miller. Oh, we almost missed some things. Okay. Rich Miller. And then Star Struggles, Mike Collin. All-Star MVP Isaiah Hardwick. We probably missed some other draft stuff. But that's cool. So let's go find them real quick. 2 of them anyways. There's a bad draft story on that linebacker. It's either a left, I think it was a right tackle. Yes, the number 1 guy. Set him as a favorite and go to the corner. I wonder what else we missed. Isaiah Hardwick. C-Man, B-Zone. Throw him on the board just to throw him on the board. But now we go to the adjust lineup screen. Marvin Harrison maintains his superstar X Factor. Elijah Mitchell, did he move up to star? I highly doubt it. I feel like he's already a star development player. Yeah. The defense is where I think we're going to see some changes. Maybe. Those 3 are star. Bullock is superstar. I think he just got that. That crushes Shiloh Sanders' hopes and dreams. We didn't see him make really any plays though either. Yes, he did get superstar development. Let's check on the D-line now. Tier Tart. Star already or star now? Star now. Those Pro Bowl appearances Marshawn Nealand, a young player, would be really good for him to go up. And it looks like he already had it. But the Pro Bowl did get him a big boost. He's gonna get... Oh, so he actually got skill progressions. Interesting. And what about Ep11? I'm sure Jonathan Jones is already star. He just got it this week. And he won some awards, so he's getting a mass haul on XP. Nowoski probably also went up. Ford may have gone up. But Nowoski is, he's one of those players where it helps him, but it doesn't help him maintain his spots. Just because he's only 63, yeah, well 65. Someone like Jalen Ford, on the other hand, a young player, could solidify him in the middle here. And he already had star dev, so he's just going to get some points. Alright, let's go to the upgrade. Look here before we go to the next year. Ep11, the only one with an upgrade. It's a little surprising. He only has one, although he's an older player, so that actually checks out. Let's go to his ratings. Let's go run. Whoa, hold on. Pump the brakes. +9. We're going with his finesse moves. Two block shed, 2 finesse moves. That's going to be a good upgrade for him. He has 84 block shed and... what is that going to be? 79 finesse moves? Alright. We obviously already know these, but we're gonna... I wanted to check... He really wasn't rookie... Oh, it's because of Tet. Now, in normal Madden, quarterback would probably win that. And when I say normal, I mean where quarterbacks are, in years past, have been insane. But just to roll through it one more time. Before we get to retirements. I want to see. There's no way.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State.
Yeah.
The Texans.
Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Is that supposed to be the Super Bowl? Roll that back. We can reveal the Super Bowl right now. Oopsies.
And this is Jared Goff.
Jared Goff wins the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow falling again. Damn.
The Giants get it done. Congratulations to them. They are your
Giants
Super
are
Bowl
the Super Bowl
champions.
winners. Joe Burrow once again. Poor guy. Let's advance the week here. There's nothing more to do in this season. Except for look over here. Okay, there's nothing more to do in this season. Advance the week. Simulating the Super Bowl. We're about to get mock draft 4, I believe. Yes, we are. Alright, I'm retiring. Okay, let's not look over there yet. Chris Jones is retiring. Andrus Peat, Taysom Hill, Charlie Hewlett, Dennis Gardick. Who are these people? Sam Iguiv. These are real life people, and I have no idea who they are. Oh, there's a long snapper. That explains why I didn't know who he is. J.J. Jansen, Chris Jones, Khalil Mack, Lane Johnson, a 99 overall, is retired. Calais Campbell, Pat Elfline, Joshua Kelly after just 6 years. Andrew DePaula, Keenan Allen, Shaq Mason, Pharaoh Brown, Kyle Van Noy, David Andrews, Eric Kendricks. A lot of retirements this year. Tyrod Taylor, Luke Rhodes, Geno after just 13 years is retiring. That's crazy to me. Eric Murray, Laken Tomlinson, Jamal Williams, Zach Ertz, Joel Bitonio, Greg Van Rotten, Patrick Scales, Nelson Aguilar, DeAndre Hopkins, Jake McQuaid. It's all these dang long snappers retiring. Austin Johnson, Kelvin Beachum, James Winchester, Matt Prater, Jake Matthews, Duke Riley, Miles Sanders after just 7 years retiring. Running backs seem to be retiring pretty early. Take note. Morgan Cox, Aaron Rodgers retires as a Jet. Kareem Hunt, Nathan Shepard, Raheem Mostert, Ted Karras, Devontae Adams, Aaron Stiney, Jordan Poyer, Andy Dalton, Ronnie Stanley, George Odom has retired after just 8 years. Alex Erickson has retired. Mike Hilton has retired. Cornelius Lucas. So we need a new left tackle. Is that where we're going to have to go with our first overall pick? Adam Thielen. We lost 2 wide receivers. Graham Glasgow, another O-lineman down. Jimmy Ward. Okay, we lost a lot of players there. Ty Johnson is retired. Thomas Morstead, Cam Jordan, Darius Slay, Rob Havenstein, Cameron Hayward, A.J. Dillon, Gerald Everett, John Weeks, Cody Whitehair, Kevin Zeitler, Neville Hewitt, Harrison Smith, Trent Williams, Chris Collier. After just 2 years? You're retiring after 2 years? Nick Folk, Case Keenum, Hayden Hurst, Jalen Mills, Joe Thuney, DJ Reader, Shelby Harris, Casey Kreider, Graham Gano, Rayshawn Jenkins, Matt Stafford, Mo Alley Cox, Michael Burton, Garrett Bowles, Odell, Shaquille Barrett, Josh Harris, Dante Fowler, Bobby Wagner, John Jenkins, Nick Bellore, Avante Collins, Storm Norton, Connor McDermott, Josh Johnson, Michael Dunn. I want to see if there's anyone below 2 years. Michael Pruitt, David Questenberry, Jeff Swaim, Dan Feeney, Mark Lewinsky, Mercedes Lewis, Patrick Laird, Tavon Campbell, Derek Rivers, Chris Conley, Jerry Hughes, Linval, Anthony McFarland, Lawrence Guy, Kenny Nwangwu. 5 years for these running backs. Chris Evans, Trey Sermon. 4 years for Raheem Blackshear. Running backs retire early as hell. That's what we're finding out. Raheem Nunez Roches, Rodney McLeod, Jeremy McNichols, Anthony Brown, Chris Wormley, Philip Dorsett, Amir Abdullah, James Robinson, Mike Pennell, Kareem Jackson, Cordero Patterson, Byron Pringle, Bud Dupree, Robbie Chosen, DeAndre Carter, Quentin Jefferson, Deshaun Williams, Jermichael Hasty, Bayless Jones Jr., 4 years, Shaq Lawson, Boston Scott, Chris Moore, DeMonte Casey, Jordan Phillips, Tayshaun Gibson, Danico Autry, Michael Thomas, Robert Woods, and Troy Hill. An absolute massive list. Look at the mock draft. We're still projected to go pick up a quarterback. With Drew Alar at 80%, do you get information on him, Dustin Richardson, and then, Conrad Hutchinson? What is with all these Penn State quarterbacks? Conrad Hutchinson, Penn State. Drew Alar, he was added. That makes sense. Penn State. Let me see. There was another one. I know there was. BJ Faulkner. We have complete information. We have talent grades on some players. Oh, this is actually kind of clutch. Round 1 talent on Raymond Rivera. He is allegedly better. That is actually kind of clutch. Bryce Wall, round 1 talent in the 2nd to 3rd rounds. Do we go left tackle in the first? Or do we go quarterback in the first round and go left tackle with the 2nd with Bryce Wall? Lots of decisions to be made. Although I still feel like Richardson might be the best. But we are going to end this episode here. Who dey all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.